Hi Scorpio, this is your December reading for 2016. I'm going to keep them brief so that I can get them all out. And what have we got here? So I'm seeing that in the past, your recent past, you've been a little, what shall I say, like ice queen. Do you get me? You've been a little cold. You've got the Queen of Swords coming up. So she's very, when she's right, and she will chop off your head if you're wrong. She's very much the ice queen. You don't mess with her, basically. And that was your old focus. And what's with that is the Page of Pentacles. Now I see that this page, what I'm getting instantly from this page is that they are offering something up to this ice queen, to this Queen of Swords. And she's like not having any of it. Like they're really trying to, their demeanor's quite shy, reserved, this page. And he's offering it up to the ice queen. So she's in the reading. That's how I'm seeing it. And she is not having none of it. She's like, no. And you're not budging. There's a matter that you're not budging on, basically. And I can see that because of the Two of Swords. This could be choosing between two things, two options, two people. It could just be having to make a decision that you don't really want to make. I see that she's got her arms folded across her heart. She's like, no, I'm not opening it for nobody. And I feel that this dilemma, whatever it is, has got you thinking like, no, I'm not going to open my heart. I'm going to remain closed. And you've closed yourself off to this situation. You've closed yourself off to this Page of Pentacles. I feel like they're coming in offering you something in the material world. And you're like, nah. You've even got your blindfold on just to make sure, do you know what I mean? Like, you're like, no, I'm not even listening, I'm not looking, I'm not having none of it. What I'm also seeing with the Two of Swords is that she's got the sea behind her. And although you're a water sign, it's like she's away from the water, her back's to the water, she's almost sat on a plinth, but she has got her feet on the sand. But what I'm seeing is that this person doesn't want to face something emotionally. There's something, because the sea represents the subconscious, and you're not wanting to face something. There's something that you're not wanting to face, so you're unwilling to make a decision. Or there's a stalemate. And I just see that you're being quite, reserved, cold, almost, dare I say it, like an air of superiority. Like, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't be with you. I wouldn't. She's kind of like, she's above this page, definitely in the cards and in her stature, and she's not having none of it. She's holding her ground. I'm seeing that there's butterflies there too, so I feel like there's some sort of transformation that's coming from this. Like, this behaviour is not just a little fleeting thing. I don't think you're just doing it for a day or so. This feels like an attitude that's kind of been around for a little while. At least a month, I'm saying. But what I'm seeing that there's transformation coming from this situation anyway. So, moving on. You now, we've got the Queen of Wands. Now, she is fiery, she is passionate, she is determined, she would be the angrier side of the Ice Queen. because the Ice Queen can't be riled. Well, you wouldn't rile her because she'd just chop your head off. There would be no in between. She wouldn't argue. She would literally see the truth as what it was, and boom, she could cut you off quite easily. Whereas this fire sign, the Queen of Wands, she's more passionate. She'll have a good old argument with you. She'll have a Barney. She could even be looking for a fight, basically, but if she's riled up enough. But it's a very different energy. So you've moved from like a colder energy now to more of a fiery energy. There's some fire behind you now for some reason. It could be to do with your passions. It could be that somebody's riled something up inside of you. But I do see that although she's a passionate, fiery woman, her temper's not just for temper's sake. She still has the sunflower in her hand. She's still a very happy, vibrant, bubbly personality. But she's quick to anger, more so than the Queen of Swords. She doesn't get angry, she just gets even. So I'm seeing that either this is somebody around you right now, or this is you taking on the role of this fiery character. But she moves forward. She's got energy. She does move forward. And she moves forward quickly as well. They both do, actually. Both queens move very quickly. They're not somebody to shy. They don't shy away. They dive right in. So I'm feeling that's the energy around you at the moment. You're quite fiery. Your focus, or the issue for now, is the Four of Swords. I'm getting that there could be a little feeling of isolation, probably. Maybe isolating yourself, retreating, wanting solitude, pulling back from people. I'm getting that you there's a withdrawing, there's a pulling back, there's an isolation, there's a need for rest with this card too. So the issue at hand, it could be that you're drawing yourself back in from others. But it's almost the opposite energy to the fiery Queen of Wands. So possibly what it's asking is for you to take down this energy a little, retreat, back off in order for peace. Maybe I'm getting that peace could come from backing off. I'm getting that the issue is a need for rest. I'm getting that you need to bring an essence of peace into your life. For the distraction, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Now this also sort of mirrors the Four of Swords in that it can be feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated, feeling abandoned. Maybe there's a group or something that you're not clicking with. There could be problems at work where you're feeling like the dynamics possibly could have changed. I'm feeling like the helping the card though is the Death card in reverse. So what I'm seeing from this is that there's probably a little stagnation going on. Maybe you're fighting the energy of change right now. You're not wanting to move forward, even though that might be the way to go. I think, there's a bit of stagnation going on. You need some sort of change and transition in order move this energy round. It might be needing to accept change more easily, possibly. Okay. So for the future focus, we've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now this is telling me that you could be focusing on contracts, documents. You could be organising your bills, making sure that you get them all in a row. You could be making sure your finances, juggling finances, moving money from one place to another in order to get the best from it, possibly. It could be, I need to look at your finances, definitely. And I feel like that you're doing that because that's your focus. So that's where your energy is directed. So, yeah, you're focusing on sorting out your finances in some way. Or it could be sorting out your organisation of your lifestyle in some way. Because the other card for ahead of you, we've got the Three of Wands. Now, he's putting his best foot forward. He wants to move ahead. He can see these ships coming in. There's 3 ships. They're coming in. He knows it's coming. He's itching. He's like stepping forward almost off the side of the water into the water, off the side of the rocks into the water. He's ready to go. He can see that ship coming. So possibly you could be organising in preparation for seeing these ships come in. It could also be, it could also be I'm getting, because you've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So that could be something coming to light. And these ships, to me, are coming out of that light. There's like a bright yellow that these ships are coming out of. I don't know if the camera's picking it up well. But I can see these ships coming out of the light. This could be something coming out into the light, because the Nine of Cups speaks of something coming into the light too. The Nine of Cups also speaks about a need to kind of release a sense of smugness in some way. You've also got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and this can kind of feel like also like not being part of the family, rejecting the family values, finding your own principles, changing your attachments to who is your clan, so to speak. I sense that there's some big energy going on for you right now, Scorpio. I feel like that you're doing a lot of internal work, or most of you are anyway. I do feel that there's some that are in stagnation because of the death in reverse. But you've also got like regeneration. This is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Oops, it is. Wisdom of the Oracle. Now, this is called regeneration, and it talks about something growing from barrenness, from absolutely nothing. And it could be seeds that were planted many, many years ago, and they're just starting to sprout just because of the right conditions in the soil. It's also, I feel like it's a regeneration within you as well, Scorpio. There's something internal in you changing. Now, it's hard for me to tell you exactly what that is, because I'm your complete opposite sign. So it's like, but I'm getting that there's a transformation in terms of the people around you, possibly. The people you call your friends, the people you call your family, the people you call your clan. I think there's a big regeneration of that, because there's a few cards about being left out in the cold and then you being the Ice Queen, or the Ice King, sorry, to be sexist. But you're still maintaining that fiery personality. You're not showing people that you're going through this regeneration. I don't think it's something that you're telling people, because as a sign you're quite secretive anyway. So I feel like it's something that you're going through internally that is challenging how you see yourself in relation to the other people around you. You've also got, which is interesting, well, we've got music. So music heals you. It says your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. But I do actually know a few Scorpios that do actually love their music. So I think connect with music. It can also talk about getting messages. Sometimes we hear a song and it's like we hear one line from that song and it just connects on all levels and it sends us off into a next direction, so to speak. I feel like with this card it can talk about our guides, our angels, God, source, sending messages through music. So I'd say possibly keep your ear out and not too consciously, but just try and have music around you and see what happens. The final card that I've saved is the Temple Path. This is from the Energy Oracle. Now this is an amazing card. What this card is saying is that basically there's something that's happening in your life right now that is being divinely guided. Each one of those little orbs of light is like a spirit, a guide, our guardian angels guiding us. There's a path that all of this regeneration is leading to, I'm feeling, Scorpio. I think you're doing a lot of internal work right now. That's what I'm getting, and it's for a purpose. This purpose is being divinely guided. We may not be able to see the end result or even where it's going or how it's going to get there. It's best not to, because the angels know better than us. They can plan it better than us. Could be beyond your wildest dreams, but I do believe that you're being divinely guided. So, all in all, what do I need to say? Yeah, you've moved from being the Ice Queen into more of a fiery character, but there's a need to take a rest, possibly. Maybe not so fiery, but not cold even. Just take a rest, take a breath, chill, listen to some music. There's something coming in, something coming to light that is going to help with your regeneration. It's going to help with your transformation. It's going to help lead you on to that next stage. You're ready to go. Most of you are ready to go. There's some in stagnation, some feeling like poor me, left out in the cold. Maybe not having quite as much as they'd like financially, because we've got 2 Pentacles cards and they're both more on the minus side of money rather than the plus side. And then we're balancing our finances up here and as the new focus. So yeah, there's a need to balance the money, but there's also a need to balance the fiery nature of yourself. Yeah, take that time to rest and use that time for some of that regeneration, some of that deep soul searching into yourself. Yeah, and the best thing to do would be to change, to go through this transformation, because Otherwise, we've got stagnation. Anything else? No, I think that's it for today. I really do hope that's helped. Obviously, it's not going to resonate with everybody. I understand that. But I do hope that maybe there's just a little piece or you find something within it. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, your comments. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, thank you.